Chelsea are open to letting club captain Reece James leave if the right price is met by a side in the transfer market, per recent reports. It comes after a difficult few seasons for the Cobham Academy graduate, who has played far less football than he would have hoped for. James made his way through the ranks before impressing on a loan spell with Wigan Athletic in the Championship, making his first team bow under Frank Lampard the season after. The youngster soon established himself as the first-choice option at right-back, showing plenty of quality defensively while offering an attacking threat too. Under Thomas Tuchel, James found his shooting boots as a wing-back in a back three, allowing himself to commit more towards getting into scoring positions. That was where some of the injury issues started to pop up, though, as he was soon used as a center-back to lighten the workload required. It's been a recurring story for the 23-year-old, who missed a large chunk of the last campaign with fitness concerns that kept him out of action. This season offered fresh hope under new boss Mauricio Pochettino, while James was also given the captaincy as a huge sign of faith. Though after just one game, another spell on the sidelines was due as a hamstring injury reared its head and meant that at least a few weeks would be missed. Chelsea are dreaming of an ambitious move to land Napoli striker Victor Osimhen in the near future, according to recent reports, as their search for another forward continues. The Blues have already undergone plenty of change in the past year, with their most recent summer transfer window only continuing that high churn of player turnover. A whole host of stars left the club to trim the squad before the checkbook was opened once again to new arrivals. One particular area of frustration in recent years for the West London outfit has been the lack of an out-and-out goal-scoring figure. It's something they've been missing since the days of Diego Costa, with one of their more recent attempts being a return for Romelu Lukaku for just shy of £100 million, which hasn't worked as intended. This summer saw the additions of both Christopher Nkunku and Nicholas Jackson, with hopes that they will be able to add that clinical edge that the side have been missing. So far, though, after just 4 games in the league, that hasn't been the case as the former has been injured, and the latter has looked dangerous but hasn't been able to put chances away. While there's still the return of Armando Broja from injury that could play a factor, there has naturally been plenty of discussion over a potential striker addition in the January transfer window. Brentford's Ivan Toney has been one of those linked with a potential switch in the winter. So too has Osimhen after a huge rise to the top with Napoli that saw his goal-scoring exploits help the side to a first Scudetto in years. Any interest has been warded off with a price tag believed to be over the £150 million range, but that may not stop teams making their move in the next year. Il Mattino reports that Chelsea are amongst those who dream of adding the Nigerian international to their ranks if they can return to the Champions League. The 24-year-old has less than 2 years remaining on his current deal, which, if not extended by next summer, could allow for the possibility of a bargain deal. It remains to be seen if that will be the case, or if the Blues will have the power to attract such a player if their absence from the top 4 continues. However, the signing could prove to be the missing piece of the puzzle for Mauricio Pochettino and his new look team.